Hello, peoples. Scotto here. Now, I know it's been a long time, but I am going to make up for it. First off, by doing a review on the Nintendo Switch. We finally got it! Okay, so, what is the Nintendo Switch? Well, if you don't know, where have you been? You've been sitting on no walk. The Nintendo Switch is a gaming console for Nintendo, and it kind of looks cool. So, the Nintendo Switch is at $299 and some cents. So, that's a lot of money. Question is it worth it? Money-wise? Well, money-wise, you get the Nintendo Switch, the dock, that thing, the HDMI cord, it's hard for me to say, and there's a little charger, there's a little charger that, comes with it too. It hooks up on the dock with the HDMI cord, yeah, and you get all that. Now, when you actually get the DS, or the Nintendo Switch, I'm thinking of a DS, the Nintendo Switch, then it basically goes how you would think. But a cool new feature is on there. I don't know. It would be whenever you play a game, you actually get a little, you get to make a little icon for yourself, and then you put that as your avatar for, I guess, your profile, yeah. It's kind of like in Xbox when you would have a little avatar and then you get to play loads of games. It's kind of like that. But with the Nintendo Switch, the joystick can actually come off and go on this thing, and you can make it act as a controller. Now, that's not the only thing it can do. You can actually take those off individually and then literally play with the individual joystick on a game. Now, I don't know if it's like for all games, if it's for every single game, but I would say for the most part. Now, money-wise, you get all this, and then you get to play with me again. The only thing that I would take away from it is the fact that if you have low income, that could be a bad thing. But if you have steady pay and you can, this won't like leave a dent in your budget, then it is a safe bet. Now, if you are on low budget, I would suggest searching for used Nintendo Switches, and hopefully you could get some good deals on it. Now, don't fall for the ones that say, oh, here's a deal on the Nintendo Switch, it's $299, I'm questioning $298, ha! No. Especially if they only have the tablet thing. If they only have the tablet of the Nintendo Switch, then it definitely is not worth more than probably, it's not worth as much as like a tablet. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so money-wise, it's worth it if you actually have a steady pay, but if you have low income, it's best if you search for a used one. Then you don't get a big dent in your budget, and then you kind of enjoy it just like anyone else. Now, performance-wise, is it worth it? Well, performance-wise, I've been playing one of the games that's on my Nintendo Switch, and so far it's pretty good, but I've already had some issues with it would crash all of a sudden, and then it would say something like, the software stopped because something went wrong. It didn't give any specifics on what exactly happened. I would suggest to the Nintendo Switch people to fix that, if there's a problem with it, we need to know the specifics. So, the error code was really good in the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo console franchise. It's really good to know error codes, because then you could always look it up and then, oh, that's what it means, and all that. Now, performance-wise, I would say, besides the minimal crashes, there was one thing where you could go on the internet, but you would have to pay like a fee or whatever, starting like this month, January. Now, I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's because the FCC eliminating net neutrality. I'm not sure, but I would think it would be because of that. Now, I have a problem with this because if you have a tablet, all you need to do to access the internet is Wi-Fi. Why can't it be like that with Nintendo Switch? All you need to do to access the internet is through Wi-Fi. Now, you still can have internet for free for now, but it's coming up. So, that's what I'm saying. If you have access to Wi-Fi, then it should be free. If not, you could pay a fee, and then maybe you could that's how you get Wi-Fi. You get you could pay for a hotspot. That's what you could do instead of the monthly billing. You could actually try to set up like a hotspot kind of thing, your own personal hotspot. Now, performance-wise, conclusion would be, overall, it's a good start, I would say. Nintendo still has a few glitches that they need to make sure that they improve on, but this is a really good start. This is like not like any other console, and I really like that with Nintendo Switch. I was skeptical because, every Nintendo console is so hyped up. There has to be one that is not good, and then you think, okay, this, I'm calling you out. This is not good, and then it's good. So, as an overall thing, is this worth it? Now, if you get just the Nintendo Switch, just play with that for a little bit, I would say it's only minimally worth it. It is only worth it if you get games with it. Now, this is different than, let's say, the Nintendo 3DS. The Nintendo 3DS, it comes with software on it that you can kind of play with and toggle with. And you don't necessarily need a game to make it entertaining. With the Nintendo Switch, they don't have that kind of exact thing. So a game really does do justice with the whole entertaining part. Now, the positives about this is that when you get it, it's actually, and I think, it's actually worthwhile. You think it's a lot of money for a Nintendo console, and it is. I'm not gonna ever say, oh, it's cheap. This is a lot of money for a Nintendo console, and that is what you really need to consider. But the other thing you need to consider is the fact that it is not like anything else out there. So, this could very well be worth it. Now, is it worth it to you? I have no clue. I would like to know down in the comments if you would like to. So, that marks the end of the video, and I really hope you did like it. Anyways, laters, peoples. Bye! Oh, and let's see. Scooter, you'll help me out. You'll do justice with this. Okay, so we can't do the break. So, 10 seconds of done. 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 Thanks for watching.